All right, we're going to talk about sheep and Jesus today because this Sunday we have the Good Shepherd reading, which goes a little bit like this. Jesus says, I am the Good Shepherd, and I know mine, and mine know me, just as the Father knows me, and I know the Father. And I will lay down my life for the sheep. And it goes on, and there's more, but the point is, Jesus is the Good Shepherd, the shepherd that cares for his sheep and will lay down his life to protect them. Good stuff. First of all, I just want to say this passage is so comforting. Just the imagery of a shepherd tending his flock, protecting them. Because we are the sheep, right? And sheep can't really do much. They kind of just graze around all day, run off sometimes, don't really know what's going on most of the time, which is kind of how we are. But there are a couple different connections between humans and sheep that are very interesting and make me like this comparison a lot. Number one, sheep have a tendency to follow the leader. When one sheep runs off and does something, the rest of them will run after him. Because sheep have a tendency to go with the crowd, just like we do a lot of the time. And they're dependent on their shepherd to redirect them when they're running in a dangerous direction, just like what Jesus does for us. Number two, sheep are animals of prey. They are hunted by wild predators and they're not too good at fighting back. They're constantly anxious and in danger for their safety unless they have someone protecting them, like the Good Shepherd. And when the sheep are in the presence of the shepherd, they are safe. And number three, I read this in a book by Max Lucado one time, and I think it is so cool. Most animals don't have trouble sleeping. Dogs sleep all day. Bears hibernate. Sloths do their sloth thing. Most animals have no trouble sleeping. Except for us. Humans, we lose sleep all the time over, worries and anxieties and stress and fear and what have you. We lose sleep all the time when we have trouble sleeping. And the only other animal that has trouble sleeping like that is sheep. Because, as we mentioned before, sheep are always in danger of being attacked by predators, or they're in danger for their safety. So they take smaller, lighter naps throughout the day and they don't sleep as much. And they sleep on their stomachs with their heads up so that they're in a position to escape. And they're always stressed and they're unable to sleep unless they're in the perfect conditions to be able to sleep. And they can't create that condition for themselves because sheep can't do much. So they are dependent on the shepherd to create those conditions for them. The sheep is fully dependent on the shepherd to be able to rest. And for us to find rest, for us to overcome our fears and our stresses and find peace, we too are dependent on the Good Shepherd, the one who protects us and cares for us and chases us down when we go astray. The one who stands between us and the wolves or whatever other dangers may come our way and lays down his life to keep us safe. We've got a friend and protector in Jesus who promises our safety, who watches over his flock with love, who makes us lie down in green pastures, leads us beside still waters, and restores our soul. What do we have to fear when the Good Shepherd is beside us? How comforting is that? To understand that we cannot be harmed in the arms of Jesus because he will lay down his life, and he has. And he'll do it again and again. And if that don't make you feel warm inside, I don't know what will.